guys, welcome to another episode from the Mysticraft server. And where am I? to use a Family Craft tag quote there, where am I? I'm in the end. This is a path that I've made, which goes from the main spawn island, which is over there, all the way to the outer islands. It's 4 blocks wide, fence at the side. But halfway along it, I've built this thing. So this is an ender render. You can see the enderman spawning up there, and they drop down onto a killing platform. But let's have a quick look at this. There we go. Right, how does this thing work? Well, this path coming off the main path here is double carpeted. If I break a piece of carpet, you can see there's another piece of carpet underneath, and below that is half slabs. If I look at the side here, you can see there's half slabs with a half block gap, then carpet, then another piece of carpet, and the whole ender render has been made in the same way. You can see it going on underneath there as well. Because double carpet, endermen cannot spawn on double carpet. They cannot teleport to double carpet, and if they do get onto double carpet by teleporting to an adjacent block and then walking onto it, they're stuck. They can't walk from one block to another like this. So everything is double carpeted. There's double carpet on both sides of the path above there. There's double carpet along the edge of the roof, and along the edge of the path to the spawning platform. They also can't stay in water, so the entire building is covered in water, with water over the door to stop them teleporting onto this ledge. And then inside, everything is double carpeted apart from these squares around the edge of the enchanting table. So to prevent endermen teleporting to here, we've got this fence above it. This fence was then made to look pretty by making it look like a giant lampshade with a light in. The walls, endermen can't teleport to here because there's a wall above. So these cobble walls prevent the enderman jumping to the sides. This point here, I think, is the only spot, and there's another one on the other side because the wall there matches the one over there. This point here is the only point where an enderman could theoretically teleport to. And there is one over here, but it happens so incredibly rarely that it's not worth worrying about. And if an enderman does teleport to here, they'll walk onto the carpet and then they can't move anyway, so you can just walk over and kill them. But as you can see, we get quite a lot of enderman dropping. As I said, these aren't on half a heart, because the design I went with doesn't do that, but they'll only take about 3 hits to kill them. You can see there's quite a lot of them dying there. And as long as you've got sharpness and sweeping edge, then they'll all die very, very quickly. Let's kill off the last couple. In fact, they're coming back faster than I can kill them, look. Okay, so that's the end render. Underneath this killing platform here are 9 hoppers. Those 9 hoppers go into the central one, which then goes under the floor and across to an item elevator. We've got an item elevator. Let me just work this out. It's going to be here. That's the droppers. And you can see that it's working away there. So I've just killed the Enderman. That takes them into this array of hoppers and fills the chests. As you can see, I only built this a day or two ago, and people have been busy. So yeah, there's we've now got an excessive supply of ender pearls on the server. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's the ender render. I'm quite pleased with the way it came out. Yeah, it's completely safe from Enderman, and most Ender renders are like tight, cramped places. I didn't want that, so yeah, I'm really happy that I was able to make an Ender render with so much space and room to walk around in. And yeah, I'm very pleased with the way it came out. So let's move on. And I thought we'd jump to the craziness that is Tombot and Tallbunni's place. This base was started by Tallbunni. As you can see on the map, it's a bit big. So let's jump into first person, and you can see just how big this thing is. They haven't finished digging it out. As you can see over on the north side there, there's still bits that haven't been dug out of the walls, but yeah, it's all looking a bit glitchy on the edges there as I spin round. It's struggling to keep all of these in render. But yeah, this base is crazy. I mean, look at the size of this, and I thought I can prank this. And yeah, my plan was to cover the top with grass and flowers. But yeah, it took many hours of placing grass, and I never got it finished. And then Tombot came along yesterday and just removed it all. And yeah, I was a bit disappointed that I never got to finish my prank. But I do have some replay footage, so let's watch that. And there we go. As you saw, I only managed to cover a fraction of Tallbunni and Tombot's base before Tombot came along and removed all the grass. And the next time I was on, it was all gone. I didn't manage to finish it. I didn't manage to cover it in flowers. It would have been a fantastic prank if they'd have come on, gone through the portal and just seen a field of flowers. But it wasn't going to happen. Unfortunately, the prank was too big. It took too long. But I've only got 3 steak. I need more steak. So what I'm going to do is, if if I can find the right button, F5. There we go. Okay, I'm going to show you the 2 new rooms that I've built down here, because I need more beef. Now, there's no cow farm down here, so why am I coming down here? Well, I built a nether wart farm, and there's exactly 4 stacks here, so it's 16 by 16. So you can get 64 plots, and then beneath we've got wheat. Now things look a little bit different. The wheat certainly looks a bit different, and the reason for this is I'm currently using the new Mojang texture pack, the one that they've been working on to update all the textures. I'm not sure if I like it. There are certain things that are okay. There are other things that I think look awful. But I'm going to stick with it, see if I can get used to it. And I'm going to try not to fall in that water as well. So I'm just going to dig up the wheat here. And I should have cleared my inventory first, shouldn't I? Let's drop that, and we'll start filling this up. Actually, I'll fill this up with netherrack and stone just to get it out of my inventory, I think. And I'm going to pick all this up and then fly over to the cow farm. And now we're flying over to spawn to go and visit the cow farm. And the cow farm has been built by Tallbunni. It's very handy for getting some steak, but I always try and bring a little extra of the wheat with me. Okay, there is some wheat in here, but yeah, I always try and keep it a bit stocked. I put in these hay bales as well. There we go. Actually, if I put the 15 there, take the 64. There we go. And to use this, you simply press the button. Cows start bouncing up and down over here. And you've got a load of cows in here that are already grown up. So we'll kill those off first. And all the stuff gets picked up by the hopper beneath and put down there. And we'll breed up these cows. And just run round holding the right click. If a cow can be fed, it'll get fed. Oh, there we go. And yeah, this produces the baby cows, which go up the water stream there and drop into the hole. And we leave them to grow up. So the next person to come along, we'll turn that back on, or off rather, and next person to come along will find this full of grown up cows, and they can get their own meat from them. So that's 47 steak there. That's not a bad haul. One thing I will do is over here we've got chickens. Now chickens aren't bred, but what I will do, I'll stick a couple of stacks of seeds in there just in case somebody does need to breed them. There we go. I don't really need seeds for anything else. But yeah, I always try and keep this stocked. And over here we've got the sheep farm. Although I have to be careful wandering around holding the wheat, because it attracts the sheep and they all bunch up. And if they all bunch up over this end, then they start drowning in the water, because they're just all piled up this end and they can't get out of the water. They start to drown. The ones going up can't go up because there's a load of sheep crammed up there. So you have to be careful holding wheat in this place. Try and keep it over by the cow farm. But yeah, at the moment all the sheep are black. But if you need a different colour, then I believe there's some dyes in this chest. Oh, there used to be. There's usually some dyes. There we go, dyes for donations. There we go. Plenty of dyes in there, so if you need to change the sheep colour, it's easy enough to do so. And then you've got spare shears and extra wool storage. So if you come here and you want some light blue wool, then it's already there. You don't have to go shearing sheep and changing their colour and all that malarkey. So it's all done for you. So the next thing I wanted to show you was the shopping district. Let's head over there. And here we are in the shopping district, and I'm stood on top of Family-Craft Dad's Ocean Monument, which this shop sells prismarine, sea lanterns. It's all kinds of good stuff. If you watch Family-Craft Dad stuff, you'll know what this is. And yeah, let's have a look at the rest of the shopping area. We've got little shops over there, and well, wow, what's this? This is huge. Let's have a look at my new bomb shop. So there we go, this is my new bomb shop. We sell TNT and gunpowder downstairs, and we sell rockets upstairs, and the prices are on your screen now. I think they're a very fair price for what you get, and yeah, they're all based on the price of gunpowder as well. So 3 diamonds per stack of gunpowder, but of course a tier 3 rocket requires 3 gunpowder, but makes 3 stacks of rockets. So I don't charge for the paper, mostly because I get the paper for free from the public sugarcane farm. But yeah, 3 rockets are the same price as gunpowder, because 1 gunpowder makes 1 rocket, or the equivalent of. So, yeah, it's a bomb-shaped shop, and I thought this was cool. And I made this because, as you know, Tombot and I have built a gunpowder farm, a creeper-only farm, which you can see in the corner of your screen now. And, yeah, we making far more gunpowder than we need, so best thing to do is to sell it. We've got 2 payment chests, which when you put stuff into the payment chest, there's a hopper beneath it, and it takes it out and puts it in a hidden chest, which don't tell anyone, but it's here. So I've actually got 14 diamonds in there, so someone's actually been using the shop, which is really cool. I might have to restock. I better check stocks. I made sure that the stock levels were quite high in here. The gunpowder, it takes a lot of resources to make gunpowder, but no, gunpowder TNT. It says it there. Look, TNT, not gunpowder. It takes a lot of resources to make TNT, and yeah, I've managed to make some, but that's a lot of work. I have to do a lot of sand mining for that. So the TNT is obviously the most expensive thing in the shop. But yeah, Flight 1 rockets, nobody's buying these. Flight 2 rockets, nobody's buying these. Flight 3 rockets, I bet people have been buying these. Yeah, I think that first chest was full. So yeah, I think this is where people are spending money. Flight 3 rockets. Everyone needs rockets. Everyone's got an Elytra. Everyone needs rockets. So that's my new bomb shop. And unfortunately, that's all I've got time for this episode. So I hope you liked it. If you did, please hit that like button. And rate, comment, subscribe, whatever you like. And I hope to see you next week. Now, I know it's been a while since I've done a video, but I really want to get back into doing weekly Mysticraft videos. So I will try my best to get a video out for you next week. See you next week. Bye!
That rhythm.